Wow! There's so much going on at Curiosity Creek today. Here's Mimi to tell you all about it.
Hi, Teeny Jeannie. Well, thanks, because I'd love to tell the kids what's going on at Curiosity Creek today. We'll feature a story written, illustrated, and narrated for Curiosity Creek by a school librarian. It's called The Fox Brothers, and boy, do these brothers run into some trouble in this story. Of course, the Fox Brothers are fictional characters, and of course that means they're not real. So after watching and listening to the Fox Brothers story, we'll find out something very interesting about real foxes in Wow Facts About Nature. But first, here's that story I promised about the Fox Brothers.
The Fox Brothers. Once upon a time, there were two red fox brothers, Knox and Filbert. They lived in a large forest and had plenty of food and a comfortable den. Knox was quite a happy fox, except for one thing. He couldn't stand his brother. Knox didn't think any fox in history had ever been as annoying as Filbert. "Oh, Knox!" Filbert would call in his most infuriating voice. "Could you knock on Aunt Hilda's door to see if she's home?" Knox tried to ignore him, but Filbert soon started again. "Oh, Knox! Did you knocks over Mom's favorite vase?" "Knock it off, Filbert." You mean knocks it off." Knox became so annoyed that he wanted to say something terribly mean to Filbert. In a huff, he sputtered, "Oh, yeah, Filbert? Well, you fill things, Filbert." Filbert burst out laughing. Is that the best you can do? Though I have to say, Filbert is such a wonderful name, no one could ever make fun of it. One day, after endless teasing, Knox stormed off. He stomped straight toward the large, dark trees and vines that made up the very center of the forest. Filbert called, "Hey, Knox, wait! We're not allowed to go so far by ourselves." Knox ignored him. He didn't care how deep or dark the forest was. He was going to walk and walk until he could think of something mean to say to Filbert. Filbert, Knox muttered to himself, ignoring the shadows surrounding his path. Filbert the fish fillet? That doesn't make any sense. Maybe Filbert the Flash. Oh no, that makes him sound like a superhero. "Yum, a fox," said a voice behind him. "Yikes," said Knox, wheeling around to see an enormous wolf. He turned to run, but suddenly realized there were more wolves behind him. He was surrounded. "We're very hungry," snarled another wolf, even bigger than the first one. "Some fox would take the edge off." Said Knox. "Maybe we can talk this out." "Sorry," said another wolf, even bigger than the second one. "If we don't eat now, we'll get cranky, spend all night arguing. You know how that is." Ow! The wolf whipped his head around toward a boulder. The whole conversation had left Knox feeling rather faint, but he almost fainted completely when he realized Filbert was standing on top. The wolf growled, "Did you throw something at me?" "Whoa, I cannot believe you missed it," said Filbert. A piece of the sky just fell down and bonked you on the head." "You're making that up," said the wolf, but he looked uneasy. "I wish I was. Look, some is falling over there," Filbert cried, dramatically pointing over the wolf's shoulders. As they turned, he tossed a walnut, which squarely clipped the biggest wolf's shoulder. "I can't believe it! It's falling everywhere!" "What should we do?" howled the wolves. "This is terrible!" "Save yourselves! Run back to your dens and don't come out till Tuesday!" The wolves didn't need any extra encouragement. They ran away so fast their paws hardly touched the ground. As Knox caught his breath, Filbert grinned and climbed down from the boulder. "Did you see that? I knoxed some sense into that wolf." For the first time, Knox laughed. Filbert might tease him, but maybe that's just how brothers can be sometimes. Knox replied, "I don't know, Filbert. Knox is such a wonderful name, I don't see how you can make fun of it. Don't make me knox your block off." Laughing, the Fox brothers chased each other home. The end.
Wow facts about nature. Foxes are like cats in a number of ways. Just like cats, they have vertical slit eyes. And like cats, they're excellent at climbing trees. A fox can weigh around 15 pounds or so, and yes, that's the size of a large house cat. I'll bet you're surprised at how many ways a fox and a cat are alike. Now, maybe you can think of some ways that foxes and cats are different. Think about it. Well, that's it for another day. Hope you stay a while here in Curiosity Creek to create, play, and explore. But don't forget that you'll discover so much more when you go outside and play.